I'm Alessandra Barrett, Special Projects Editor for JOC, and I'm at TPM 2015 in Long Beach, and I'm joined by Sri Laxmana, Director of Global Forwarding for C.H. Robinson. Thanks for speaking with me today.
Thanks for having me, Alessandra.
This year was a tough year for the global transportation industry, due largely to the disruptions at the West Coast ports. C.H. Robinson is a very big player in the industry. How has this affected you, and what's next?
Yeah, I mean, this past year has been a perfect storm for global transportation, and this was very apparent on the ocean side of the business. But there are a few contributing factors to this. The ocean vessels started getting a lot bigger, new regulations on the trucking side. You certainly had a lot of terminal issues and also intermodal issues compounding this. And also you had the long dispute between the PMA and the LW that has certainly taken a toll. But there isn't necessarily one specific factor to this, because in any global transportation, it requires so many moving parts to be in sync with one another. As a large third-party provider, we certainly were excelling in the information part of it. We were in the forefront of giving customers a lot of positive information as required. We were working with the many governmental regulations to ensure that the customers were always, needs were always put in the forefront of it. And also, as a large third-party provider, we were also giving options to customers. There's a perfect example to an uptick in the air freight volume for us is we not only were giving customers options, we also ensuring that their inventories were positive and they had options to take the products to the market. At the end of the day, this volatility will continue in this marketplace. And I think working with a company like C.H. Robinson optimizes the solutions out there and also gives customers an opportunity to do that in a very optimized cost manner.
Everyone's talking about the West Coast, obviously. What about the Panama Canal? When that expansion opens up, what impact do you think that's going to have on the West Coast volume?
That's a very good question, because the Panama Canal certainly will have an impact to what's going on today. In fact, we're writing a collaborative paper with the Boston Consulting Group that will be published soon. But mainly the Panama Canal is going to give options to what's happening on the U.S. West Coast. Customers want diversity, and the Panama Canal will allow that to happen. The transit might be a little bit longer, but I think it'll be a little bit more predictable compared to what's happening on the U.S. West Coast. And also you might see the paradigm shifting from the Ohio Valley further west towards Chicago, where it's going to make a lot of sense to move product to the Panama Canal.
Well, thanks for taking time from the conference. It was really interesting to hear
Thanks for having me, Alessandra. Appreciate it.
I've been speaking with Sri Laxmana, Director of Global Forwarding for C.H. Robinson.